everyone, and welcome to Memorial United Methodist Church in Thomasville, North Carolina. Today is Wednesday, May the 12th, 2021, and you got Rodney here and Danny back here, ready to give you a little weekly update on what's going on here at our church. And but before we get to the church announcements, we want to let you know a few things that are going on in the world on May the 12th. Some things that have happened in history and everything.
And this is just to help you in your conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, just nuggets of information that,
Yeah.
you can participate in a conversation.
It is very
You can
small
contribute.
nuggets. But yeah, there's nuggets. So anyway, it's good to be here with you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like this video or subscribe to the YouTube channel and everything. Make sure that all happens. But today in history, in 1846. Now this was, for some reason, this escaped my piece of knowledge completely. But this is the day that the Donner Party, a group of pioneers in 1846, left Independence, Missouri, to head to California.
The westward expansion.
Yeah, they were trying to make it to California for whatever, and of course there were no interstates or railroads or anything, so they had to pack up the horses and the covered wagons and head out west. And so today was the day that they left. And from what I understand, there was a definite season of when you were supposed to leave, the window, so that you weren't caught in the Rocky Mountains or the mountains during winter. And that season, that window, was in April, and they didn't leave until mid-May. And so sure enough, they got caught in the mountains of California right as winter hit. And apparently it was a really bad winter, and they there was a lot of bad things that happened. So
cannibalism and all kinds of stuff.
You were telling me about that. You had heard about it.
Yeah,
and,
the Donner Party.
Yeah, the Donner Party. So it's not a party. It was bad. It was
but
really,
on
really
a more positive note.
Yeah, that's right. And definitely on a more positive note, in 1936, there was a Chinese woman who gave birth to 10 babies at one time. 10 babies. It was and it tied the record for the highest number of reported for a delivery, a single pregnancy delivery.
10.
10
I
of them.
don't know what you call 10.
I don't even know.
Call it trouble. But
the trouble.
and even the National Enquirer couldn't come up with something stranger.
That's right.
Than that. I mean,
That's right.
The truth is stranger than fiction.
I mean,
10. Well, there was a lady that had 8, didn't she?
Yeah, that was a reality show at one point, I think. Was it?
Yeah, that's reality, all right.
Yeah. So anyway, this was really bad reality. So anyway, 10 babies at one time. I can't imagine. So anyway, that happened back in 1936, and then a little bit more recent, 1993. You were sharing this with me, and I didn't think that this really existed, but there was 2 slivers of wood from an olive tree that dated back to the 2,000 years ago, and it was said that these 2 slivers were part of the cross that Jesus Christ was crucified on.
Yeah, I mean, how would you know that for a fact?
I read that apparently there was a certificate of authenticity for real that came with it. But I mean that's worth the paper it's written.
They sold them for how much?
You go ahead. You got that number.
$18,000.
Yeah.
For 2 slivers of wood that they said was a part of the cross on which Jesus was crucified.
Yeah,
I guess if somebody wanted them, then
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's $18,000 for
2 little bitty pieces.
I hope that.
I was over in the Holy Lands and I saw some little slivers of wood around.
It might have been it. You could have
just picked them up.
You could have had some. Yeah, you could have had that. So anyway. That happened in 1993. So, and then also we celebrate birthdays today. In 1866, Max Adler. Now he was a philanthropist. In 1886, Max Adler was born, and he was known for giving tons of money away and everything.
Generosity.
Yeah, just known for his generosity and everything. And how did he get all his money?
He got his money the old-fashioned way. He married into it. And his wife, family, owns Sears and Roebuck Company.
Yep. So that's
anyway, a good deal right there, giving it away.
And now I understand we have some new philanthropists on the scene. Didn't Belinda Gates just recently?
I don't know, her and Bill, they're having problems there.
And then Jeff Bezos' wife, they separated too, I think.
Yeah,
so
really?
yeah, so so we might have some new some new philanthropists on the scene pretty soon. So so anyway, big name people. So anyway, but it is great that he used his wealth, even though it was through
that he
marriage.
Used his in-laws' wealth.
Yeah, that's right, to be able to do some good in this world. So anyway, and this was great. So today is also Yogi Berra's birthday from 1925. Now he died a couple years ago in 2015, but he's a baseball player. He was a coach. He was a manager. But overall, he's just this funny guy. Like,
just made crazy statements.
Yeah, he's the one that's like, it's not over till it's over. That was one of his famous quotes. But I like this one.
Baseball is 90% mental, and the other half is physical. I never did well in math.
Yeah, those percentages don't work out.
He said, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. Thank you. That was helpful.
Yogi Berra's birthday today. Somebody wish him a happy birthday. And then I found out that it's also George Carlin's birthday from 1937, and he died a couple years ago too, in 2008. But what I thought was interesting about George Carlin's birthday, and this is terrible, but he had a foul mouth. But one of his real famous routines was the 7 words you can't say on television.
Yeah. Oh, they were not nice words.
No, they were.
But you know what? I wonder if any of those words you can say now. Because it's all opened up. I mean,
I'm sure you can say them, but it's still not good to say them.
No, they're not nice words.
Those were the first words that my teenager was like, I need to learn those words. It's like right. He was somehow gravitated toward those. So anyway, probably all of us at some point. But anyway, George Carlin was the one who identified those particular 7 and made a big deal out of them. So anyway, happy birthday, George Carlin. And then our last birthday is Emilio Estevez was born in 1962. He is 59 years old today. 59 years old today. I remember when he was like playing teenagers growing up and everything.
That's what he always did.
Yeah.
But he will no longer be cast in a leading role in Young Guns.
That's right.
They'll have to come back with another version of that.
No longer a Young Gun.
Emilio Estevez. They'll have to change it and have to have different sponsors. You know, they'll have to have like AARP,
Geritol, that sort of thing.
Sponsors. That'd be old men trying to get up on horses.
Yeah, get a step stool to try to get up there. So anyway, happy birthday, Emilio Estevez. And then we also recognize that it is Robert Reed died on this day. And I don't even have the date on this, but I don't know. I didn't know who Robert Reed was until I found out. I didn't know who that. He's a TV actor.
Yeah.
Best known for
Mike Brady on the Brady Bunch.
Yes, that's right.
Here's a story. He met that lovely lady.
A lovely lady. That's right.
I don't know. I wonder if he'd do that again.
it was So anyway, Brady Bunch. The dad was Robert Reed, and he died.
Yeah, Robert Reed.
Yeah, his name was Mike Brady.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, so
and Alice, she kept them all straight.
Yeah, we all need an Alice in our lives. So anyway, but so that happened, and then 2 holidays today. First one, today is National Root Canal Appreciation Day. I don't know who appreciates a root canal.
the what do you call it? Endonist.
Yeah, the guy that's getting the money for it.
Doing it, yeah.
It's an appreciation for him or her. But anyway, so if you need to celebrate, you can. And then this is for real. So we skipped over this birthday, but it is Florence Nightingale's birthday today, which I think leads into the fact that it is International Nurses Day.
That's right.
And that's huge. I mean, that's huge for us personally. Your daughter and my wife, and the things that they have to do, the things that they do for a living. I just anyway, we celebrate.
It is absolutely a calling.
It is absolutely.
We like to reserve that whole calling for people in the church.
Lots and lots of grace go out to
I'm telling you right now, nurses.
They earn it.
they do something.
They earn every penny that
we got a lot
get.
in this church too.
Yes, we do.
And we've seen during this COVID stuff, they've all rose to the top. And taken good care of us.
For sure. So we appreciate all the nurses that are out there, all the medical people.
And the doctors better be appreciating the nurses.
They do the stuff that nobody else wants to do, and nobody can do. That just can't do it. I couldn't do it. So anyway, we thank you for all that you do. So we also have some church announcements. We got things that are happening here at the church. First of all, it's kind of like a lot of art stuff going on. So our art academy is just kicking it. They are doing some great stuff, and coming up, they will be doing recitals for this past semester. All of the students that had lessons this past semester will be doing their recitals, and they're kind of doing it safely. So they're just doing it in family groups and everything. But that begins on May the 27th. And that will go 22nd, and it will go through May the 27th, and that's by invitation. You should have gotten an invitation for that if you qualify for being a part of that family group for each one of the students here. So anyway, they're going to be having to bring the people through and everything.
65 students.
That's a lot.
Doing art, drawing, and playing instruments. And all kinds of stuff. So that's a jewel to have at this church.
It is. It's a great ministry, and we thank Melanie and Byerly, and we also thank Linda Hepler for all their dedication to our Arts Alive Art Academy.
There's a board that kind of helps.
Yeah. You can, if you come into the CEC, you can see a lot of teachers.
A board of members.
Oh, board. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I was talking about the bulletin board. As you come in, you can kind of see all the teachers that are on the board and kind of have a face and a recognition, because there's some great teachers here as well. So we celebrate that ministry. But along with that, Art Academy is also going to be having a summer session this year. She said that a lot of kids take the summer off or whatever, but it is still going. Our Art Academy is still available, and classes begin on June the 15th for the summer session of the Art Academy, and but you need to register now. You need to go ahead and get those.
How do you get a hold of Melanie?
So I'll put her email address in the comments or whatever, and that way you can know how to get in touch with her and everything. But it's basically mbyerly@mumctville.org, and she will make sure that she gets you all signed up and everything. You can also go to the church website as well as the Art Academy website. Or call. Just get a hold of us. Contact Melanie, and she will get you signed up. And then another art thing. We're so artsy here. So anyway, the art camp that Linda usually hosts, we missed it last summer, but it will be back this summer, August the 2nd through the 6th. Space is very limited. I think she's wants to keep it to about 24 kids. So this is for rising 6th graders and up. So you need to go ahead and get registered now for that. And Miss Linda Hepler will make sure that she gets you on the list. So contact her for that, and I'll put her email in the description as well. So yeah, a lot of art. We got recitals, we got classes starting back up, and we got art camp. So
I'm telling you, it's unique to this area and this church.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So we make sure you spread the word. Word of mouth does far more than anything else to get the word out. So make sure we're talking about it and everything. And then join us this Sunday for the Awaken service at 8:50, and R.L. Pope's Sunday school class at 10, and the worship service, the 11 o'clock worship service, of course, at 11 o'clock. And that should be on Facebook Live, WGOS 1070, and YouTube. And so make sure you get somewhere that you can worship with us. If you can't worship with us in that moment live, those videos will continue to stick around, and you can catch us later on in the week. So
or you can show up.
Yeah, we want you to be here
still providing
live.
A safe atmosphere for worship.
Yep. So be sure to make sure you show up. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much. It was really good hanging out with you today. I hope to see y'all sometime at the church soon. And
take a nap on this rainy afternoon.
Yes, definitely. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.